Welcome back to the Mounties Corner. I am your host and the Mountie. I'm glad I remember still how to do that. Check it out, guys. I survived SummerSlam 2019. I know it's kind of hard to tell because I haven't posted any videos in a little while. And actually, I did post a couple reaction videos and The Fiend and all that stuff, and they took it down, which I don't understand. I gave them full rights to it. I don't know, man. They're being babies about it. I think too much exposure, 100,000 views I got. That's right. The Mountie hit 100,000 views, and they took it down, those bastards. So we're going to switch it up today. I don't want you guys think that I'm totally bailed on this channel. Hell no. I'm always thinking about it. I'm always thinking about new ideas and new things to interact with everybody here. It was actually awesome. I have the SummerSlam vlog. I'm going to have that vlog up very soon where I met X3 and I was talking to Heel by Nature. I almost met him. That would have been cool, but hey, whatever, next time, right? And I bumped into some friends and all kinds of shit. So I'm gonna have that vlog up soon, I promise. Probably in the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that. But all that to say, I wanted to stay true to you guys, and there's a topic that's been on my mind. It's just, it's such a good conversation piece, right? And I saw this thing on Twitter where it was breaking down the whole week and what's coming up on wrestling, and it's exciting, don't get me wrong, right? But at the same time, it really concerns me for a number of different reasons. So let's break it down here. I'll try to show a picture of it right now.
What the fuck?
So as you can see, Monday you got Raw, Tuesday you got Impact, Wednesday you got 2 time slots with fucking NXT and AEW, and then you got Thursday Beyond Wrestling something or other. I don't know if that's Ring of Honor. I have no idea. See, I'm a little bit out of it with that one, right? And then you got Friday Night SmackDown, which got moved because of the Fox contract and everything else. And then Saturday you got New Japan and something else. That's crazy. I mean, this is a ridiculous amount of wrestling, right? And what concerns me is back in the 90s when you had the Monday Night Wars and everything. I don't know if you guys know about that. Well, you should know that if you have the network. They talk about it enough. And basically what that was is you had 3 major promotions at the time: WCW, WWE, and ECW. And they were all competing for, to win. Granted, they had the same time slot, so literally WCW and WWE, or WWF. No, it was WWF at the time, I believe. And they were going head to head on the same nights. So let's take that into consideration for a small little what if factor there. But it was both on Monday and Thursday, and then you had ECW on another night, which I can't remember right now. The point I'm trying to make, right? The point of the matter is there's only one company that survived that, right? And we all know which one it was. It was WWE, right? And at that point, wrestling was at the biggest, right? It was huge. It was even larger than Monday Night Football. And I'm sure at some point, guys on Monday Night Football were fuck, we gotta switch some shit up. I mean, we gotta get these viewers back and everything else. So things happened, but my point is with wrestling, that was when it was at an all-time high. Austin, McMahon, The Rock. I mean, you guys know the story. I mean, there was demand for it, but there wasn't enough demand to support all 3 of them when you really, really think about it. Now, again, head-to-head, could that be a different story? Sure, maybe, right? But the reality is, this day and age, I don't know. Now, stick with me. I don't know if there is enough demand from the masses out there for all these companies to survive. And I hope they do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to bury any company. I'm not trying to say this one's better than this one and this one sucks because of its name and all that shit. No. I'm going to be real with you here. A lot of these other promotions, they don't, in my opinion, don't really reach out to the younger demographic of the kids. WWE, I think, actually does a pretty decent job doing it, probably because they've been in business so long. So when you think, I'm going to watch wrestling, you automatically think, and people that don't watch wrestling or have watched wrestling or whatever, they kind of drone to boom, I'm going to watch WWE. I don't really see AEW or Impact or any other promotion really that's going to cater to that next generation of actual fans. Show me a 6-year-old that's going to go out and buy an AEW t-shirt in this day and age. I haven't met one yet. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, back in the day too. I think this weekend. I was playing a softball tournament, and they were talking about wrestling, and they're like, "Oh, you still watch it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I still watch it, of course, right?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I used to watch it." And then like I swear, like 5 other guys that I was just in that little one group of like 10 dudes, right? Maybe it was 5. It might have even been like 7 or 8 of them, right? So that I'm like number 9, and maybe one other guy didn't watch wrestling. But every single other person was like, "Oh yeah, I used to watch it. I used to watch it. I used to watch it," and all this stuff. So obviously they're talking about the Attitude Era or the larger than life sort of WWF, massive promotion, larger than life characters, Hulk Hogan, Andre, and all that stuff. My point I'm trying to make is I don't know, even with WWE to some degree, does anybody have enough of a massive story behind it to sort of pull back those fans? Because you're going to have to at this point. If you're going to want to have either your promotion or your new promotion or your existing one or whatever, if you're going to want people to tune in like every single night or even just to your specific product, and I know what some of you are thinking, well, the in-ring is better. Yes, 100%. The in-ring technique and the matches are better. Spot fest, crazy, fucking 12 finishers before you get a 3 count. That's a story in itself, but it's not the story, man. It's not the story that will make you come back and watch wrestling. You are going to have to figure out a way to bring these people back in order to increase the demand so that way people watch it every single night. Because I'll tell you what's going to happen, my friends. And I'm only saying this from an objective standpoint because I'm going through it right now. And maybe you guys are too. I'm like, I can't watch all of this. This is too much. I have a life. I have a house that I have to take care of. I have a wife. I'm trying to have a family. I have friends, commitments, work. I forgot about work. I gotta work. That's the only way I can afford to pay for certain things in this room. Let's be real. And obviously, to those younger than I am, you go to school. So maybe you're juggling work, school, friends, family, all this other shit. And then you're going to allocate, 6 fucking days to watch wrestling? It's just too much, is it not? So I'm looking at it from a concern standpoint rather than a negative standpoint. So again, stick with me. And it's not to say that these promotions are doing necessarily something wrong, because it is definitely necessary for you to actually promote your brand on TV, right? But the reality is how are you going to do that and bring in all these other people to either from existing organizations or existing fan bases from another product, and you're over there like, hey, look at me, come watch my shit, his stuff sucks, come watch mine, I'm better. So you either have to do that, in which obviously the other promotion suffers, or you have it on the other side of the fence where you're going to be a wrestling fan watching Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh my God, like, I don't know about you guys. After like 2 weeks of doing that, I would burn out. I'd be like, okay, fuck this. I'm gonna watch like WWE this week, and I'm gonna record this, and now I might watch that on demand, and maybe there's a pay-per-view here, and then next week I'll go and watch Impact or something, and then maybe I'll tune into AEW. But there's NXT. Which one do I like more? NXT, AEW. Okay, this week is going to be NXT. Next week I'm going to watch AEW live because maybe I like their last show better than NXT. And there's just going to be all kinds of just things going on. It stresses me out thinking about this. So, as a fan, I'm in a really weird position on what I'm going to watch, and everybody's all excited. Like, oh my God, this is such an exciting time. Yes, it is. You know why? You have options. The problem with options is you're going to have to pick one or the other. I mean, if you pick all of them, fine, but you can't don't tell me you're going to sit there every single day and literally glue to the tube for that 2 or 3 hour time slot. I mean, shit, if that's the case, I really admire your free time. Again, not a shot at you. Not a shot at you. I'm just literally saying the percentages of people that have nothing to do on all those nights, it's got to be pretty small. I don't know if recording it on your, we call it a PVR here in Canada. I think it's a DVR in the States. And I don't know if on demand, like, but still on demand, like, what I don't know. I mean, WWE's got it on like live channels. Like, I don't have on demand for like Raw and SmackDown, but that's just me. Maybe that's because I'm in Canada. I don't know. But I don't know if like the on demand and like PVRing or DVRing sort of factors into the live TV audience, because let's be honest, right? It's all about TV ratings. And if you're gonna have a show on on a channel, it comes down to TV ratings. So they have to figure out a way, all these promotions, to have you captivated in each and every single night, or else maybe one of them dies. And that's what I'm trying to get at, is that's the shitty part. I'm not saying this again in any negative way or whatever. I'm just talking this objectively from a fan standpoint. I'd like to see how they're going to do it. So from that aspect, I'm excited. But I'm also very, very worried. I want to know what you guys think. Comment below. Like I said, boom. SummerSlam, got the merch. I got shit to show you. I got the vlogs. I got another skit coming. I got a giveaway. I hit 1K. What up? Fucking right, man. This was nothing back in the day, and it's still a little bit smaller, compared to other wrestling channels. But I thank you for sticking in with me, because I got some great shit, man. I'm telling you guys, I got a pipeline for like 25 different videos, and it's just been so crazy hectic that I need to bear down and do all these videos again. But the problem I have with that is there's too much fucking wrestling on every week. When am I gonna have time to record videos? That's my point. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys later. Rip 'em!